up, Buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. and anime and manga contributor to Bounding into Comics. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Detective Conan chapter 1093. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we are just a one woman, and right in front of me, a little sleepy kitty. Operation struggling to keep a roof over our heads and praying to the manga gods that we are not going to be homeless and living on the street. But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So, last chapter, the drama at Denny's continued. Seriously, Denny's, you need to freaking sponsor Detective Conan and get some mystery pancakes up in. Well, I don't know if you want mystery pancakes up at Denny's. You need to get some Detective Conan themed meals up in there, but I don't know if you want like mystery pancakes or mystery slams. But we get into the resolution not only for this mystery of the murder case anyway, but probably for this lover's tip as well. Oh my god, I live for this drama. Let's get to this chapter and see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Photogenic. Sitting on a chair while thinking is a tradition of detectives Holmesian style. Yeah! We're going Holmesian style up in here. Family Restaurant Murder Case Resolution Act, Holmesian style. I'm hungry. I want to know what Holmesian style would be in terms of like a burger or in terms of like eggs or something. Oh my god, that sounds. You know what? This is just. There you go, Denny's. Holmesian style Grand Slam. There you go. You just got an idea. Now I'm hungry. God damn it, I want to eat. Starving. I haven't been able to eat anything this morning. I've been busy all morning. Oh god, it's afternoon now. Oh my god, I've lost track of time. Holy shit. Time's been flying. Well, what's your status, forensics? Regarding the poison? Ah, yes. We've checked all the 3 dishes on this table at the crime scene, but we still haven't found any traces of poison in quantities that would stick to the victim's hand. The Resolution Act. The culprit of this unsolvable case of poisoning is... As I said before, there were various places that the victim touched with her hand after coming in contact with the poison. The inner side of the front of the chair seat, the uppermost part of its back, and the towel. That's all. I see. And we couldn't have done it, right? Poisoning Takumi to death, as there's no trace of poison. However, the ones who touched the plate with the dish in question right before the victim ate it were only you 3. As I said, it was indeed I who put 7 pieces of Martosi and brought it here. But I couldn't have known who touched where, so I had no way of applying the poison. After that, I rotated the plate to find a photogenic angle, but do you think I could have put poison on it while taking pictures? And then I took Takumi's portion from the 7 and placed them on another plate. If I'd applied a poison, oh my god, I can't fucking talk. Ah! If I'd applied poison at that time, the poison container would have been with me, right? I'm telling you, Yasuko could have taken the poison to the kitchen and threw it in the trash. Or burned it, or I don't know. But we don't have anything like that with us, right? Could it be that Takumi swallowed a poison capsule herself? Something like suicide? Dude, that bitch is too... Nah. She is too self-absorbed to do that. Had it been a capsule, there would have been no trace of poison on her hands. What are you 3 doing? Isn't it obvious we're preparing? The truth behind Nagasu Takumi-san's poisoning in this restaurant. I'm going to uncover it. This is Miyamoto Yumi-san's... oh my god. This is Miyamoto Yumi-sama's deduction show is what we're preparing for. Oh my god! The women are going to fuck up them boys' ego. And I love it. What? A deduction show? Wait a sec, Kobayashi Sensei. Didn't you just promise that you'll convey my deductions to Inspector Shiratori and Detective Chiba? What's going on? We were going to do that, but Yumi-san suddenly said she could handle it herself if it was just that much, and then I feel like something bad may happen, so please have Naoko-san stop her. No, she ain't stopping. She want to shut the men up. Well, then the three suspects, please sit on this table next to the scene. Over there? For the sake of the show, we can't run, oh my god. For the sake of the show, we can't ruin the crime scene. What a wise call, Sergeant, Mike. Of course, Detective Miyato-sama. Oh no, she's going along with it! No! It's no good. Nika-san's also well amped up. Well, the seat over there to the right is Mao-san's. In the middle is Sumika-san. And the one on the right, Yasuko-san. Could you sit there for me? After you're all seated, pull the chairs toward the table properly. But the positions are not right, and Yasuko wasn't sitting in the first place. No problem. This is just an experiment to bring out the culprit. Now it's coming. The dish I ordered before. The problematic Matozi. Dude, it is pretty problematic, isn't it? Not just because it poisoned and killed someone. Because Nintendo is going to come after you and sue you. And maybe even Game Freak will sue you because it looks like a Pokemon. It totally does. Tell me I'm wrong. Well, any piece is okay, so please eat it, would you? Even if you told us to eat this, Takumi died eating it. This is impossible. Don't worry, there isn't any poison or anything. Yumi-tan, what on earth is this? Just stay quiet and watch. We'll know who the culprit is right away. So if you won't eat... Woo! Mige, yes? It's really delicious. Indeed, I can get addicted to it. Well, and you all may also, if so, how is it? It's delicious. Ditto. Hi, Yusuka-san. You're still not eating? Oh my god, I fucking knew it. If it's her, I call the shit. There's no poison, you know, but well, it's impossible for you to eat when told to do so. So that's because your hands are full of poison at this moment. The very poison that you used to kill Nagasu Takumi-san. Isn't that right, Ajima Yakusa-san? What does that mean? You also watched the restaurant's camera footage, right? The way the deceased Takumi-san didn't lean on her chair's back and kept leaning forward. The culprit Yakuza-san loosened a screw on that chair so it was unsteady. Takumi-san, I fucking knew it was her. I told you. Takumi-san didn't know that and thought that she broke it because she was overweight. She didn't want to be made fun of for breaking the chair with her weight, so she leaned forward instead of leaning on the seat and endured it all that time. Warning's full of shit. But how could that be related to the poisoning? They're related very closely. If you were Takumi-san, what would you do in that case? I'd want to sneakily change my chair, but it'd be hard with everyone watching, right? But there was a perfect chance to do so. Oh yeah, the blackout during the birthday party. The restaurant was dark at that moment, and everyone was focusing on where the cake was. Oh my god, I want cake right now. So you could actually change your chair. Correct. And in order to prevent the chair's legs from audibly scratching the floor when you stand up, you would centrally hold the side of the chair seat and keep it close to your bottom, right? The culprit applied poison on the inner side of that place. Oh my god, that bitch. I get it. Oh my god. She then used the poison hand to move the new chair over so that ended up leaving a trace of poison on its back. And when she pulled the chair after sitting down, the inner side of its seat also got the poison. Yes, by doing that, the original chair would be moved to the reserve table next to it so it wouldn't be investigated. And then, just now, Isuka sat on that very chair, so she feared that the poison got onto her hand and wouldn't use that hand to eat anything. She's the waitress of this restaurant, so she knew that the birthday party would be at that time. And reserving the table was also an easy job. But that trick wouldn't have worked if this victim didn't sit on the chair on the right, no? Look, the pictures that those people used to take as a custom at every gathering. Pictures? Yeah, they indeed take pictures whenever they gather, but can that decide the seats? Nah, sometimes that can, you know. There are people who don't look good in pictures if they don't position themselves in a certain way. Look at Takumi-san. She looks photogenic on the right, you see? And here. And also here. That's how it is. If they took a picture in the front of the table before proceeding to their seats, they naturally go to the seat closest to them. Which means that the poison chair on the right was reserved for the victim. The moment you sat on that chair, you must have realized the chair was unstable and something sticky got into your fingers. But you didn't say anything about changing the chairs or getting tissues. If you had spoken up, we'd have investigated it and it would have been exposed. Oh my god. If you had spoken up, we'd have investigated and it would have been exposed that this chair is what you used for your trick. Don't worry. That one screw was loosened by us and applied on the inner side as butter to make it feel like the real chair. Like butter! The real thing was analyzed by forensics, and it seemed like he did find traces of poison. Well, you can't play dumb anymore, you know. As you look really photogenic if we check the restaurant's footage again. Ooh! And that right before the victim entered this place, it was you who sneakily changed her seat. You are so dumb! Why would you do this when you know there's cameras? Fucking dumbass. Amazing, Yumi-chan. You look like Holmes. It's nothing, you know. Of course, no wonder you asked me to let you do a deduction show. Is that true, Yasuko? You really did kill Takumi? Don't stay silent. Answer us. Have we ingested something that Takumi had contaminated with her poison hand? What if we two dropped dead? I thought that would... I thought that such would also be okay. What? Those who drove Kenya to his death, I don't give a damn as how they end up. What? Kenya? Perhaps he's talking about the famous band Neidhart's former member, Shibami Kenya-kun. Indeed, it was revealed that he had a girlfriend, so he had to leave the band, right? Why do you have to leave the band just for that? They aren't even idols. The Neidharts usually declare, we are the knights of yours alone. So the two-shot with his girlfriend got scooped by the weeklies, and it caused a huge firestorm. Certainly after that, after leaving the band, he went on to try a solo debut, but it didn't seem to work. And then he got hit by a car when he was horribly drunk and tottering on the street. Don't tell me that girlfriend was you. Yes, we were dating even back in our indie days. But that image in the scoop had been taken by a normal person. Takumi had no relation to it. Even I thought so. I was desperate to find out who took that photo and even got to meet her once. You met her? Yes, I thought it was unreasonable, but I wanted to get an apology from her. I talked about how much I loved him while showing her the picture that we took together back in the days. Suddenly, that woman pointed at the picture. She said that this chubby lady called out to her on the street. This T-shirt is of the Neidhart's Kenya version, right? Oh, yes. I know his favorite store. How about I tell you if you're a fan? That was the store where we usually went out on oh my god. That was the store where we usually went out on dates. And right after that, his photo with me was taken. It truly was his favorite store, though. It didn't seem like Takumi had ill intentions. Bitch was jealous, let's be real. She said that when she was called on the street, you two were also there, you know. What? If you told me about that, we wouldn't have gone to that store. No. In his indie days, he used to say, my dream is to make a big breakthrough with a major debut. I want to tell this to our past selves. If you manage to make something like a breakthrough, you'll also break your friendships as well as their hearts. Dude, I don't blame her for being pissed. Those fuckers ruined his life. Well, fucking stands, man. We know about the Bieber stands, too. Oh, God, that makes me think of them. What about the affairs of those six? That. According to Kobayashi-sensei, Yumi-san, and Nayako-san promised on the night of the Saturday the 7th this month, I'll give you a surprise, so make sure you're free that day. Woo, what? Each to their own boyfriend, that is, Kobayashi-sensei to Inspector Shiratori, Yumi-san to Taiko Majin, and Nayako-san to Detective Chiba. The three guys happened to see on their respective girlfriends' calendars or notebooks that a heart was marked on that date. They got excited thinking that it would be a very important day, so they thought that they ought to prepare a surprise present themselves. But the three couldn't choose a surprise present, which would be a rather unique one. So Inspector Shiratori seeked for Yumi-san, who was his colleague and seemed to be knowledgeable about brands. Taiko Meijin asked the one who used a mini patrol car to take him to the site of the battle for the Meijin title, which is Naoka-san. And Detective Chiba asked his fellow Taitan Elementary School graduate Kobayashi-sensei to help them choose a present. Oh no! As a token of gratitude, they invited the women to that family restaurant for dinner and ended up meeting each other due to the murder. What? So that's not a crossover. But it's good that they're still lovey-dovey. What a farce. But what's there on that day, Saturday the 7th? About that, everyone knows this really well. Saturday, 7 Toto Dome. Tonight, as well, we are the knights of you and you only. Oh, they went to the concert! It's so hard to be her knight only, right? Well, as for me, I have 2 knights under my order. That's the Meijin for you. What a way of saying it. Aww! I love the pun. That pun is great. Oh, we have to wait 5 weeks. Lame. Lame. After the storm, the sun begins to shine. Getting along well is the first priority. Zero's tea time will be back in the next issue. But that's so lame that we have to wait till June. No! But that's so fucking hilarious. Oh my god. But what horrible, horrible friends. Thirst makes you do really fucked up things. And they were thirsty and jealous because their friend was with their knight. Power of thirst just knows no bounds. It can even lead to murder. It could lead to fucking your friendship up. Like, what the fuck, man? Ugh. Why would you ruin your... So because you couldn't be with... Because your friend was with their man... With your man's... Or, sorry, with your stan... You have to ruin his life. So, that's fucked up. That's so fucked up. These are the worst friends ever. I don't blame her for saying that these fuckers should die. Horrible people. These are horrible people. Horrible people. Damn. Eminem was ahead of his time with the song Stan, because, woohoo, he was right about them stans. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Detective Conan content, a few ways you can do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.